Welcome everybody to Charlotte, North Carolina, and we are live here for GPW True Power, and right now we are going to be kicking off tonight's action. We have a total of 9 matches awaiting you here tonight. This is going to be our first match, and the GPW Women's Championship is on the line in the first ever GPW rules match. Ladies and gentlemen, the rules to this matchup are simple. No disqualifications, no countouts, false count anywhere. And the first person to get a win by submission, pinfall, or knockout will win the matchup. And right now, Cora Jade and Candice LeRae already going at each other. Cora Jade walking to the ring with her signature kendo stick. With that black kendo stick, takes a swing. Candice LeRae gonna take her off of her game. Big code red slams down the champion. Candice LeRae looking to regain that women's championship as she lost at GPW Mayday. And now, with Candice LeRae looking to get even more extreme, she pulls out a kendo stick of her own. Look at this, swings it around. We got a little bit of a duel here. And Candice LeRae wins the duel with the Singapore cane instead of that thick black kendo stick that Cora Jade walks around with. You can see that it's definitely, got some heft behind it. And there goes Candice LeRae to the floor. And a meteor roller off of the apron from the champion and into the pinfall, but the referee's got to get in the position to make the pin. No, not even a count of 2. See, it took too much time in that exchange. And Cora Jade now with the neck breaker, tossing the Candice LeRae into the steel stairs. And speaking of steel, pulls out a trash can, tosses it into the ring. Cora still trying to fill the ring with as many objects as she can. And Candice LeRae already into the ring with a Hurricane Rana to take down the champion. Spins her around and spikes her down with a huge DDT. And look at this, to the floor. Suicide dive, caught her off the back end. And Cora Jade now super kick, nailing her right in the face. And now Candice LeRae step up into the senton. Referee in the position this time. 1, 2, no. Candice LeRae with the kick out. And look at this, to the floor again. Suicidal tornado DDT. That time it connects. 1, 2, no. And these people here in Charlotte, they are excited. Cora Jade just wrapping that trash can around the head of the former champion. The Poison Pixie might be in trouble here. Sliced bread number 2 from Cora Jade. No! Kick out at 2. And now Cora picks up her kendo stick and just continues to fire away. Oh my god, right on the back. It's like a pool cue hitting you in the back. And now Cora Jade gets taken down with a reverse elbow. Oh no, this is a bad position for Candice LeRae to be in. Candice LeRae fighting out of it. Cora Jade caught with a super kick. Cora Jade might have just got saved right there. Oh no. Cora, the Shiranui from out of nowhere. Oh my god, tossing a chair to the back of the head. Not even it regarding her environment. And there's a kick out at 2. This matchup continues on. Cora Jade now is utilizing the other kendo stick, and it just broke over Candice LeRae's back. And she goes for Reliable. But wait a minute, Candice LeRae taking the opportunity, locks in Miss Gargano's escape. Those wood pieces of the Singapore cane are just literally inside of Cora Jade's stomach as she's just planted down. But Cora with the right hand, Candice LeRae finding a stop sign, and Candice LeRae gets whacked across the head with it. And now Cora Jade drops her with JDT. Drops her in the middle of the ring. Is Cora Jade gonna retain her championship? No! Candice LeRae gets the kick out. Cora Jade cannot believe it. She has to find another way to put her opponent away here. She's done it before. Is she gonna be able to do it again? Candice LeRae off of the top with the moonsault. And wait a minute, Cora Jade rolls to the outside. And wait a minute, that might not have saved her because Candice LeRae still follows through and goes right into the pinfall. But the referee trying to get in the position. This could be it. And is it? No. And like I was saying, you got to take all the opportunities that you can. Candice LeRae with the super kick off of the second rope. Look at this. Shout out to Adam Cole with that Panama Sunrise, nearly landing Cora Jade right on the chair. Wait a minute now, what is this? Cora Jade, Miss Gargano's escape locked in on Candice LeRae. Miss Jade's escape, whatever you want to call it now. Candice LeRae being situated on the top of that table. No! Candice moved out of the way and dropping Cora Jade with a brainbuster. Front drop kick from Cora Jade takes her down. And look at this now as Candice LeRae tries to recover. What in the hell is Cora Jade thinking here? Oh my god! Pile driver off of the apron. Nothing to land on but the solid floor. And what in the hell is Cora thinking here? Climbing to the top rope. Oh my God. Second City elbow drop right near the title. 1, 2, 3. Cora Jade picks up the victory and retains the GPW Women's World Championship. Cora Jade with an impressive victory. What a hellacious matchup between these two women in the first GPW rules match, and we have a victor. And ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Charlotte, North Carolina for GPW True Power. My name is Jack Maverick, and we are so excited to have the rest of our 9 matchups to come here tonight. But also, we just have a very special guest. For the first time ever here on GPW, we will be having a special guest who will be helping me with this show. He will be almost like a special enforcer for tonight. And you probably know him, multi-platinum winning artist, maker of the song Chemical and the 2K24 soundtrack, Post fucking Malone. Well, ladies and gentlemen, back to the ring. We are going to move on with our next bit of action as Hangman Page making his way down to the ring. He's got one hell of a competition, a man that he has ran into several times in the past before, the Blackpool Combat Club's own Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio has been in a whirlwind of great matches, so has Hangman, so it was just a matter of time before these two would start to squabble up, and finally we're getting this one-on-one encounter here in GPW. Nothing on the line, just two men who have an undying will to not lose a matchup. And right now it looks like they're going a little bit back and forth. Hangman Page with the drop down and the leapfrog, going for a kick, but Claudio moves right out of the way as Claudio sends him away. And now look at this, Claudio with the drop down, leapfrog after that, and look at this, turns him around into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker and a little bit of the Alpha Mare water slide. Oh man, big clothesline from Hangman Page, sets down Claudio. But as Claudio looks to get his composure right now, just walking around the ring with Hangman Page up on his shoulders, delayed standing vertical suplex. Hangman Page into the corner, follows through, big clothesline, sending Claudio down to the floor. Hangman Page, look at this now, second rope, what does he have in mind? Turns around, beautiful moonsault, but Claudio moves out of the way, and a teardrop suplex takes him away, and look at that, big crossbody, but Claudio just fires away with the huge smack from Claudio, and look at this now, Claudio pulls him in. Oh man, what a lariat. Similar to a Rainmaker, just like Okada, but look at that. Oh, Claudio and Hangman, both these men just hit as hard as they show. Oh, big elbow to the face, big knee from Claudio. And now Claudio with a right hand. Oh, wait a minute now. Claudio gonna take Hangman Page. I think you gotta look up in the sky because there's a damn UFO. And Claudio just sends Hangman Page to the floor and locks in a Fujiwara armbar. But I think Hangman Page was able to get under the rope. So this matchup continues with a big boot. And whoa, crossbody from Claudio. Hangman Page utilizing the strength. Rolls through. Body slam from Hangman Page. And look at this now. Oh, Page just... rubbing the boot in the face of Claudio as he gets the discus elbow. Oh, look at that! Buckshot lariat tossed up into the pop-up uppercut. The Swiss death from Claudio, and now into the sharpshooter. Claudio looking to make Hangman Page tap here. Oh, but Hangman sending Claudio down. And Page, look at this, just firing away on the face of Blackpool Combat Club's Unlimited Violence Destroyer. Look at this. Now Claudio with the uppercuts in the corner just continues on. And look at this now. Claudio into the corner, follows through another European uppercut. And look at this again. Claudio into the corner. Oh no, Hangman moves out of the way. Hangman got the shot on that one. And now Hangman looking to take advantage. Whoa, fallaway slam. Bridges into a pinfall, beautifully delivered by Hangman. Could that be it? But no, Claudio gets the shoulder up. And after a big boot, Claudio, he's going to take Hangman Page on a little bit of a ride. You can hear the crowd here absolutely ecstatic as Claudio takes him down, going for the Ricola bomb to finish him off. Go! Hangman counters into the Deadeye. the Deadeye out of the Ricola Bomb, and he nails it. Buckshot lariat to follow. Hangman Page turning Claudio inside out and picks up the win. What a win for Hangman Page here in Charlotte, North Carolina. True Power has already had a great event of matchups here tonight. Hangman Page walking out as the victor. Crimson Mask starting to form over his face, but Page survives. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of competition there from Trick Williams, the breakout tournament winner who will be able to challenge for a championship matchup wherever and whenever he wants. But right now, we have a little bit of a grudge challenge here. As you can see, the Dirty Bombs, the team of Josh Briggs and Dirty Dom Mysterio, going to be taking on the team of Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis of the United Empire, known as Aussie Open. And we have seen the numerous clashes between these men in the last couple of months. I mean, it was Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis who would not leave Dirty Dom alone, and now that with Josh Briggs, Josh Briggs was able to, become a little bit of a backup, so to speak, after GPW Mayday, where Will Ospreay would debut and attack Dirty Dom from behind. And look at this now. Oh! After Dirty Dom and Kyle Fletcher with the Singapore Cane match, Dirty Dom will come out as the winner of that debacle. Oh, big right hand from Josh Briggs to Kyle Fletcher, who wasn't even legal in the matchup, but now firing away on Mark Davis here. And look at this now, Kyle Fletcher into the ring with a right hand. Oh my God, destroyer from Kyle Fletcher. And look at this now, Dirty Dom into the ring with a springboard drop kick, takes out both men. And Dirty Dom off of the top takes out Will Ospreay and Mark Davis in the process. Oh, Josh Briggs' Judgment Slam, or as he calls it, the Pain Thriller. But no. Shout out to Justice Payne for that one. And look at this now, there's the tag. Josh Briggs, electric chair position. What in the hell? Dirty Dom. Oh, big cross body out of that one. As now Kyle Fletcher and Dirty Dom getting back into the ring for the first time since GPW Mayday. And look at this now. Big suplex from Dirty Dom, not letting go, paying tribute to his somewhat father, Eddie Guerrero. Oh! Dominic Mysterio now off of the Three Amigos, maybe looking for the frog splash, but Mark Davis just throwing him off the ropes. And look at this now, Dirty Dom just getting into an argument with the United Empire over here, but Kyle Fletcher now, look at this, taking advantage. Oh, turns Dom inside out with a huge lariat. And look at this now, what is this? Has him, oh, Finley roll, and then follows up boot stomp. The tag team maneuvers here from Aussie Open just continue to follow through. And another tag, frequent tags here from Aussie Open with the attacks into the corner. Oh, big boot to the face, and oh, follows up with a splash into the corner. And look at this now, follows, oh, swings him around with the black hole slam. Kyle Fletcher could have Dirty Dom put away here. No, Dirty Dom with the kick out, tries to throw a super kick. Dom fires away, oh, drops him down. And look at this, follows up with a moonsault. Dirty Dom getting back into this matchup. And look at this, oh, there's your receipt, Kyle Fletcher. There's a destroyer of your own. But wait a minute, Mark Davis into the ring. He's trying to save his tag team partner. But here comes, oh, Dirty Dom as he just clotheslines Mark Davis out of the ring. And wait a minute, look at this, Dom to the floor with a suicide dive. And now they're just firing away on the outside. I don't even know if Mark Davis was the legal man or if Kyle Fletcher was. Either way, Josh Briggs and Kyle Fletcher going at it in the middle of the ring. Will Ospreay is getting the hell out of here. I don't know why he is, but wait a minute now. Oh no, Mark Davis, he's got Dirty Dom on the stage. No, brain buster on the floor. And the referee's gonna throw this match out for a no contest. These matchup has already gotten out of hand. Legal men fighting outside of the ring, they're gonna get counted out. Non-legal men fighting in the ring, they're gonna get disqualified. This matchup has been thrown out, and Josh Briggs lays out Kyle Fletcher with a huge lariat. And look at this now, as Mark Davis, oh no, Mark Davis, he's trying to fight Dirty Dom. He was going to drop him with a huge pile driver. Close your eyes and count the fuck, he calls that move. But look at this, Dirty Dom and Josh Briggs getting the upper hand in this debacle. And there's our special guest host, Post Malone, oh no. Well, ladies and gentlemen, some certainly new names making their way there. The Rascals, Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel of TNA. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be determining who will be challenging for Wardlow's GPW National Championship at GPW American Tragedy, which will be our next event. We will have more details on that in a little bit. But as you can see, we will be having a fatal four-way matchup to determine who will be challenging Wardlow for that championship. As you can see, making their way already to the ring, Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, the young OG, and Machine Gun Karl Anderson making his way towards the ring right now, as Hook also making his way towards the ring. Hook has had quite a good career here in GPW thus far. Won the GPW Tag Team Championships to become the inaugural champion with Hook as a part of Hookhausen, or with Danhausen as a part of Hookhausen. And after that, he was immediately in the GPW Internet Championship gauntlet battle, or gauntlet matchup that was won by Shawn Spears, the former GPW Internet Champion. Oh my God. Big rolling wheel kick out of the German suplex from Dragon Lee. Both these, or all four of these men already firing on all cylinders. They want the next opportunity at the championship. Dragon Lee just went all the way across the ring with that springboard drop kick. And look at this now, Dragon Lee, look at this, has Karl Anderson in his sights and drops him down. As look at this now, Dragon Lee, springboard clothesline, Hook moves out of the way. Remember, no disqualifications, no countouts in a four-way matchup. The first man to get a pinfall or submission will win the match. And look at this now, German suplex from Dragon Lee. Straight jacket German, 2, and no. Hook with the kick out. This matchup continues. Dragon Lee and Hook going at it in the middle of the ring. Javon Evans and Karl Anderson going at it as well. And look at this now, Hook, whoa, turns him around into a German suplex. Rocket kick from Karl Anderson. But now Javon Evans into the middle of the ring with the atomic drop. Oh, Dragon Lee goes face first. And Javon Evans with a tope atomico and the shooting star. And look at this now, Hook, Singapore Cane. It looked like he was finding that from the matchup from the earlier tonight with the GPW rules matchup. And wait a minute now, Javon Evans. Oh, wheelbarrow DDT dropping Hook right on his head. But now Javon Evans, look at this, tilt-a-whirl, Dragon Lee to the floor with a corkscrew crossbody. Oh, look at this now. Oh, Javon Evans taking down Dragon Lee with a huge roundhouse. And now Hook, oh, turning Karl Anderson inside out with a lariat. And on the outside, Javon Evans takes out Hook. But now Dragon Lee taking Javon Evans on the inside. Boom! Nails him with the knee. Enter the Dragon. Might have just put away the young OG, but Karl Anderson breaks up the pinfall. And Hook, oh, drops him with a German, oh, super kick from Javon Evans. Pulls him in, straight jacket. And look at this now, in the middle of the ring, double team maneuver from Dragon Lee and Javon Evans. And wait a minute now, Javon has Hook on the top. Hurricane Rana takes him down. But now Javon Evans and Karl Anderson in the middle of the ring. Tilt-a-whirl Hurricane Rana right on the chair. And the Swanton Bomb might have just taken out Hook in the process there. With Dragon Lee back in the middle of the ring. Mala Cutter incoming, and he nails it. Mala Cutter. But look at this. Hook is also locking in the Red Rum. I don't even know if... Oh, the referee noticed it was a pinfall, but Javon Evans dropping Hook with a springboard DDT. Whoa, Dragon Lee turning Javon Evans into a, oh, sit-out facebuster. Oh, and Hook with a huge elbow to the head of Karl Anderson. Dragon Lee goes into a pinfall, but Hook breaks it up even before the pin can be made. And wait a minute, Dragon Lee goes into a pinfall on Karl Anderson. But now Karl lifts up Javon Evans for the TKO, perhaps. Javon Evans able to evade it, and look at this now, trying to take advantage, but wait a minute now, Dragon Lee, oh my god, wait a minute, Dragon Lee, look at this, in tandem, Karl Anderson with the TKO, Dragon Lee with Into the Dragon's Lair, wait a minute, what pinfall is he counting? 2, oh, they both kicked out, the matchup continues, wait a minute, again, double power bombs, Dragon Lee with a powerbomb of his own. And it takes down Javon Evans to the floor. But Dragon Lee, look at this, going after Karl Anderson. Enter the Dragon! Right onto the face of Karl Anderson. Javon Evans trying to break up the pinfall, but Dragon Lee, he gets it. Dragon Lee gets the pinfall. This matchup ends with Dragon Lee finally getting another opportunity. He will face Wardlow for the GPW National Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of which, of championships, on our next episode of GPW Seas, among a bunch of other matchups that will be announced in the coming days, we will be seeing Cora Jade defend her women's championship against Masha Slamovich, who should have been in the spot that Cora Jade was at, but it was Cora Jade's attack that would lead to Masha not being able to compete. And please stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because your main event of the evening will be the AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland going one-on-one with the GPW Television Champion Christian Cage in a steel cage for the Television Championship on the line. But we're going to move back to ringside because we have the titles on the line, the GPW Tag Team Championships, which will be defended in a tables matchup. Now, in a tag team tables matchup, you must eliminate both of your tag team opponents and to be able to win this matchup. So the Dudley Boyz will not be able to win the matchup until both Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler are put through the table, and vice versa for the FTR and the Dudley Boyz. But right now you can see the Dudley Boyz are ready, and this matchup is ready to begin. As look at this now, as Cash Wheeler and Devon going at it on the bottom of your screen, Bubba Ray and Dax Harwood going at it on the top. And look at this, as they just want to utilize this matchup to their best degree. I mean, this is the Dudley Boyz' specialty in matchups, but oh, big DDT spiking Dax Harwood on the floor, and there's the first table introduced, Bubba Ray just setting it up in the middle of the ring. And look at this now, look at this, Dax Harwood not even letting Bubba Ray get any bit of offense, but Devon just dropping him down. And they got to be careful, that table, oh! Devon, he landed on the table. The table did not break, though. Devon's still in this matchup. Oh, back suplex on the outside. And Bubba Ray just taking full advantage. And look at this in the middle of the ring. Devon with the Testify into the neck breaker. Beautifully delivered from Devon. Oh, just tossing Cash Wheeler into the barricade as the table set back up in the middle of the ring. Everybody's got to be careful. It's like playing Russian roulette. Do you have a table set up? Someone's going through it. And wait a minute now. Oh, spine buster from Cash Wheeler. And in the middle of the ring, Bubba Ray with the DDT. Wait a minute. Oh! And I think that roulette just let off the first round as Cash Wheeler just got thrown with a pop-up powerbomb through the table. And now the FTR is down a man. And Dax Harwood is by himself. But wait a minute. Dax, look at this, it looks like he's handling himself pretty well. Oh, but he just eats a drop kick, courtesy of Devon. Bubba Ray just went face first into the barricade, or into the ring post rather. And you gotta think too, this is basically a handicap match. You can just see that Cash Wheeler immediately walked to the back, and that cut has been opened up on Dax Harwood's head as he dropped Bubba Ray with a spine buster. And whoa, look at that evasion. And wait a minute now, oh no, look at the strength of Dax Harwood, and he just drops Bubba Ray through the table on the outside. Bubba Ray has been eliminated, and now Dax Harwood celebrating with the premature celebration, but Devon, he's got him in his sights with the saving grace, drops him down, and Bubba Ray, he's gonna make his way towards the back, as now Devon looking to, try to get the win for his team here, and Bubba Ray, he's out of here. I don't know where he went. He went all the way. I didn't see him go up the stairs. I don't know where he went, but as you can see now, Devon, he's got... Wait, there's Bubba. Where the hell did Bubba Ray come from? This had to be a plan. Avalanche 3D through the table. The Dudley Boyz have retained the GPW Tag Team Championships, and it's all because of an Avalanche 3D. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has cemented a win for the Dudley Boyz and a retain of the GPW World Tag Team Championships. And oh, hold on, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting some footage backstage. Hold on, we need to flash it up on screen right now. I think, oh, wait a minute, I know who that is. That's Keith Lee. He's on the floor, and I think that was Nick Wayne. I recognize the kick pads, but oh no, yeah, that was definitely Nick Wayne, because Killswitch is going after Wes Lee backstage. We already know that the Lees have been, helping Swerve Strickland in the bout against the patriarchy, but I feel like Christian Cage didn't want Swerve Strickland to have any backup. Wait a minute, speaking of backup, that's Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz of the Rascals going after Killswitch. They must have caught him backstage. Oh, Hurricane Rana on Killswitch, and I think both of them, I think Post Malone's hired security might have just, made this matchup a little bit more equal for the main event. Well, up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a little bit of a rematch. If you watched the debut episode of GPW Seas, we saw that Bronson Reed will lose a matchup against Joe Hendry. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's making his GPW live event debut. GPW Seas was a huge debut for Joe Hendry, but now making his way on the big stage here in Charlotte, North Carolina. The prestigious one, Joe Hendry, makes his way down to the ring, and Joe Hendry looking to replay the matchup that they had on GPW Seas not too long ago, as Joe Hendry looks to win another matchup. Bronson Reed, he was upset that Joe Hendry was able to steal the victory, so Bronson Reed wants to make sure he could shut Joe Hendry up for good here tonight. But Joe Hendry, what a, couple of weeks this man has had. Whoa, out of the gate, Bronson Reed dropping him with a huge power slam, and into the corner with a huge splash, and now Bronson Reed just firing away, powering Joe Hendry down with those big right hands. And now Joe Hendry, look at this, with the elbows directly to the face. He looked like he was going for the DVD. Oh, and a running neck breaker from Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry just keeps firing away, dropping him down in the process, moving out of the way with a splash. Oh no, DDT incoming as Bronson Reed throws him away. Joe Hendry now, oh no, big splash of his own, maybe adding insult to injury to the tsunami. Oh, but not even a count of two is going to put Bronson Reed away here. STO spins down, Joe Hendry drops him. Oh no, Bronson Reed lifts him up, drops him with the German. And now Bronson Reed, oh no, looking for the big jackknife powerbomb, but Joe Hendry just tosses him over, and now firing away with these clotheslines. And now Hendry into the corner has Bronson Reed, oh, big clothesline. And Joe Hendry, oh, trying to get that boot, but no, Bronson Reed, oh no, Death Valley Driver, dropping Joe Hendry right on his head. Is that going to be it? No. Joe Hendry with the kick out. This matchup continues on. And you gotta think, you cannot count out Joe Hendry. Wait a minute, this is how he defeated Bronson Reed on Seas. No, but no, Joe Hendry continues. Oh, big chop from Bronson and a running senton to follow. Oh, trying to go for that knee, but Bronson Reed moves out of the way and nails a big headbutt. Oh, and that knee nails Bronson Reed above his chin. And now into the pinfall, 1, 2, no. Joe Hendry, look at this, might look for the standing ovation, but no. Bronson Reed counters and drops him with a running DDT. Joe Hendry now trying to chop down the tree trunks. That is Bronson Reed. Oh, trying to throw a right hand. Reed moves out of the way. Oh no. Reed lifts him up in a jackknife power bomb, dropping Joe Hendry, and Hendry writhing in pain and gets hit with the tsunami. Nobody kicks out of the tsunami. And that has put Joe Hendry's belief down tonight. Bronson Reed with a huge victory to redeem himself after a humiliating loss on GPW Seas. And now Bronson Reed certainly happy to shut Joe Hendry up. This crowd is certainly not happy. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier tonight we saw that Post Malone, and he would tell us about a new GPW championship which will be exclusive to GPW Seas, and that will be held in a tournament invested by a number of different people. But as you can see, this is the reveal of the GPW ENT Championship. That is going to be your exclusive championship, which will be exclusive to GPWCs. That will be the only place that you will see it defended, and there will be more details to come on the next episode of GPWCs, so please stay tuned. We back on? Okay, sorry ladies and gentlemen, we had a little bit of a broadcast interruption. I don't know what was going on there, but ladies and gentlemen, GPW Internet Championship is going to be on the line. Daniel Garcia going to be competing for Shawn Spears' title, and we asked all of you guys to vote on who will be the third man in this triple threat matchup. And we counted up all of the votes, and we have a number. And we will be seeing Mustafa Ali, who will be competing. The former X Division champion will be competing for the GPW Internet Championship with a whopping 64%. Everyone wanted to see Mustafa, and you got him as he makes his way down to the ring right now. Mustafa Ali, he's had a couple of great matchups in the past couple of months. He had a great matchup with Javon Evans at GPW Mayday, and he had a great matchup with Wardlow in the first night of the GPW Breakout Tournament. But now the championships are on the line. GPW Internet title on the line. Daniel Garcia, after his numerous accounts with Moose and the, contendership matchup, which he was, not too successful in, this is his first opportunity at GPW Gold. And Shawn Spears, who just recently won the title in the gauntlet matchup at GPW Mayday and then successfully retained it against former champion Sami Zayn on GPWCs. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, three-way matchup. First man to get a pinfall or submission will win the matchup and the GPW Internet Championship. Shawn Spears already on the attack on Daniel Garcia. Mustafa Ali, look at this. Oh, what is this? Oh, dropping the knee into a handspring. Oh, and just Shawn Spears and Mustafa, they definitely know each other a little bit better. I mean, they shared a locker room at many points. Oh, and look at this now, into a Fujiwara armbar, but Shawn Spears breaks it up, and trying to go for a front drop kick, but Shawn Spears dropping him down. Oh, and pulls him in for a big knee. Daniel Garcia, roundhouse kick from Mustafa Ali, pulls him in. Oh, into a Spanish fly, beautifully delivered. And atomic drop from Shawn Spears, showing no respect to Mustafa. Oh, and again, dropping him down, but Daniel Garcia, just slamming Shawn Spears' face into the mat. And look at this now, Mustafa tried to go for a Singapore cane. Oh, he just tosses it to Daniel Garcia and drops him down with a springboard DDT. But Daniel Garcia now trying to take advantage of Mustafa Ali. Oh, pulls him in, what is this? Pulls him in for a butterfly suplex, beautifully delivered. And now Shawn Spears, hammerlock, back suplex on Daniel Garcia. Oh, double super kick from Shawn Spears and Mustafa on Daniel Garcia. And now Daniel, slamming him down. But wait a minute, Garcia, knee right to the face of the champion. But now, Shawn Spears, Oshi-Goroshi, onto Mustafa Ali. But look at this now, Daniel Garcia taking control. Shawn Spears, dropped right on his head with a signature pile driver. And now Daniel Garcia looking to win the matchup and the GPW Internet Championship. No! Counted two. And now Mustafa Ali back up to his feet, rolls him. Just kicks him in the face. And now Shawn Spears taking advantage of Mustafa in the middle of the ring. Big right hand knocking Mustafa down to his knees. And now he lifts him up. C4 delivered from Shawn Spears. But wait a minute now, Daniel Garcia has him in his sights with the knee drop, and he breaks up the pinfall. And look at this now, in the middle of the ring, Mustafa Ali pulls Shawn Spears in for one of his own. Big boot from Shawn. And a big drop kick from Mustafa Ali. But look at this now, with Daniel Garcia perched up on the top rope, Shawn Spears gets back into the ring. I don't know what he's got in mind, but Mustafa Ali dropping Daniel Garcia with a Spanish fly. Oh no. Shawn Spears again lifts up Mustafa. Another Oshi-Goroshi. Dropping Mustafa Ali in the middle of the ring. Is that going to be it? No. Mustafa gets the shoulder up. The matchup continues on. These men willing to put their bodies on the line in order to win the GPW Internet title, tossing Shawn Spears to the floor. And look at this now, Mustafa, trying to take a shot through the Singapore cane at Daniel Garcia. But to the floor, Mustafa follows with one of his own and dropping him with a facebuster. But no, Shawn Spears on the outside, C4 on the Mustafa Ali. And a big rock bottom from Daniel Garcia, but he just eats a chair to his back. And a Saito suplex from Daniel Garcia on the Mustafa Ali, locking in the Dragon Slayer. And Mustafa Ali tapped out. Mustafa Ali tapped out. Shawn Spears has no idea what just happened. But Daniel Garcia just won the GPW Internet Championship. Daniel Garcia, he just made Mustafa tap out, and with the upset victory, Garcia is the new Internet Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, if you did not check up on GPWCs, we just wanted to give you a little bit of a recap. We saw earlier tonight that Bronson Reed was able to win his rematch against Joe Hendry, but there, as you can see, this is what caused Joe Hendry to win the matchup, just rolling up Bronson Reed after a tsunami attempt. But then we also saw the former GPW Internet Champion and former WWE Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn try to regain the title back from Shawn Spears. But there you see the huge Avalanche C4 was able to help Shawn Spears retain the GPW Internet Championship. But now that's sort of dated because Daniel Garcia has officially won. And we also saw in the main event Will Ospreay making his GPW debut against Dirty Dom Mysterio, and in a very dominating fashion he was able to win. But now we have no idea what's going to happen next. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, we have the Ring General Open Challenge, the Open Invitational, and I never thought we would see the WWE World Heavyweight Champion appear here in GPW. But wait a minute, hold on. Who? No fucking way! It's the whole fucking show! Rob Van Dam! He has accepted the open challenge from Gunther, and we are going to have one hell of a matchup on our hands. The World Heavyweight Championship is not on the line, and I was going to get to that, by the way. Oh my god! Gunther just shit-whipping Rob Van Dam to begin this matchup. But we saw it. WWE SummerSlam, Gunther defeated Damian Priest to win the World Heavyweight Championship, and Gunther was already announced for this matchup, and he said, doesn't matter if I'm world champion, I still want to fight. So he accepted his challenge, but Rob Van Dam with the Van Daminator, dropping Gunther in the middle of the ring, and now Rob Van Dam climbing to the top, looking for a big splash, but Gunther, oh no, oh my god, look at this, just the power of the Ring General just continues to fire away on Rob Van Dam. But now, Rob Van Dam throws the leg away, and look at this now, off the ropes. Oh, super Van Daminator, and tosses Gunther to the floor. What does he have in mind? Off the top, takes out the Ring General. But Gunther, oh, look at this, lighting up the chest of Rob Van Dam with the chops. The Hall of Famer is certainly making no hesitation here. Split-legged moonsault onto Gunther. And look at this now, hooks the legs. Is he going to get it? No. And you got to think it's going to be certainly, it's certainly going to be a little bit of a humiliation if you cannot win your own open challenge. Oh, but look at that, counters the Van Daminator. And it was certainly apparent. I mean, Gunther made his debut off of an open challenge. It was Brooks Jensen who would have his open challenge, and then Gunther would accept it, and he would make a dominating debut. But now Rob Van Dam, look at this, to the floor with a Russian leg sweep into the barricade. And look at this now, what is Rob Van Dam thinking here? Oh, wait a minute, I know what's coming next. To the floor, to the barricade, Rob Van Dam with the Super Van Daminator. And wait a minute, oh no, Gunther locks in that sleeper hold. Wait a minute, Rob Van Dam immediately counters it into a pinfall. Quick maneuvers there from Rob, counters the lariat into a super kick. And he tried to go for the Rolling Thunder, but Gunther counters. Oh no, Gunther lifts him up. And a big power bomb stacks up Rob Van Dam. That could be at the end of the matchup. No, Rob Van Dam kicks out. This matchup continues on, and Rob Van Dam, look at that, moves out of the way of the butterfly suplex. And look at this, signature Rob Van Dam handspring into the shoulder thrust. But now Gunther trying to find a reprieve. But he eats a guillotine leg drop and a 5-star frog splash. That could be the end of the match. 2. No, Gunther kicks out of the frog splash. Rob Van Dam, oh no, he's getting taken on a ride here with the crossface locked in from Gunther. And oh no, Rob Van Dam rolls him over, kick to the gut. Rob Van Dam continues on, big wheel kick Oh, trying to go for a Van Daminator again, but Gunther with a front drop kick lays out the Hall of Famer, and now Rob Van Dam. Oh, look at this, gets him with the clothesline, gets him again. Gunther tries to throw a lariat. Oh, but he eats a super kick right under the chin. And look at this now, going for the Rolling Thunder, Rob Van Dam. Whoa, he got caught into a power bomb. Gunther now powers him up for the last symphony to follow up off of the power bomb, and Gunther gets the win. Gunther with an impressive victory over Rob Van Dam here tonight. The Ring General Open Invitational ends with Gunther on top once again. And ladies and gentlemen, we have been alluding to it the entire night. GPW American Tragedy will be your next GPW live event. This will be going live on September 3rd, so do not miss this event. And we have a couple of matchups to announce right here, right now. As we can see, Will Ospreay, we saw him go one-on-one with Dirty Dom on C's. We saw the tag teams of Aussie Open and Dirty Bombs in the matchup here tonight. Will Ospreay versus Josh Briggs will take place at GPW American Tragedy. Also, making his way back to GPW since the first event of GPW Scorched Earth, Jon Moxley makes his way back to the GPW ring, and he has something to get off of his chest. But right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Owens will be defending the GPW World Heavyweight Championship against Joe Gacy of the Wyatt Six. I have no idea how this matchup is going to go, but certainly right now, Kevin Owens has to be absolutely, not really mortified, but very confused about what is about to happen right now, as Kevin Owens is dressed for a street fight. It looks like it's not even like he's dressed for a match. And this matchup is certainly, oh my God. Oh my God, that's not Joe Gacy. That's Uncle Howdy. I don't know why he's making his way towards the ring. Joe Gacy's the one who's scheduled to compete here tonight. But whenever Uncle Howdy is around, you all know that there's certainly a doomsday to follow. And Uncle Howdy stepping into the ring with the world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what just occurred. I could not get any sort of, answer for you. But all I know is I heard Uncle Howdy say that the matchup is going to end in forfeit, so I guess Kevin Owens retains the title. But, well, I guess we'll show you guys some more matchups for American Tragedy. As Dragon Lee won the matchup earlier tonight, he will be challenging Wardlow for the GPW National Championship at American Tragedy. But also, big matchup announcement, the GPW Spotlight Royale. So basically 10 men in the matchup. 2 will start out every 2 minutes. Another man will begin the matchup. Pinfall and submission are the only way to be eliminated. The winner will earn a title shot of their choosing, but they must announce the title shot beforehand. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening, the GPW Television Championship, to be defended inside of a steel cage. Swerve and Christian Cage, who is going to walk out as the champion. And as you can see, Swerve Strickland, the AEW World Champion, making his way down to the ring. Swerve has been absolutely tired, absolutely exhausted of the patriarchy. So, I'll be honest, me, Jack Maverick, I am too. So basically, I have made a steel cage matchup between Swerve Strickland and Christian Cage so that nobody else can get involved in this matchup, and we can have a full-blown, no disqualification, no countout, no distractions, no involvements of the patriarchy, just two men inside of a cage. And keep in mind, pinfall and submission rules apply, but also, as Christian Cage is doing right now, you can also escape the cage in order to win. And also right now, Cage trying to immediately get out of the ring, but Swerve stopping him in his tracks with a jackknife. You already know that Swerve does not want to take Christian Cage out of this cage, and he does not want Cage to escape either. It's going to be hard not saying Cage and Cage, so I'll just say Christian for right now. But right now, Swerve, he's got Christian right up on the top rope. Oh no. And look at this, Christian just dropping him down. And oh, look at that, trying to go for a wheel kick. But Swerve moved out of the way, gets caught with a Northern Light suplex. One, no. The pinfalls might be a little bit slow considering the fact that they have to make the pinfall on the outside. And look at this now, Cage with the kick to the face off of the ring ropes and an axe handle to follow. Swerve moves out of the way. And now Swerve, what is he thinking here? Reverse DDT, add insult to injury. And look at this now, Swerve. Oh, look at this. We got a little bit of a test of power from both these men. They just keep firing away with the strikes. You already know that they have been wanting this forever. And look at this now. Oh, Swerve gets a right hand. And he gets another chop on Christian. And who is going to cave? Who is going to cave in this right hand debacle? Oh, and that knee directly under the chin of Cage just did it. And there he goes flying back into the steel cage. Whoa, Cage lands on his feet. Oh, and a rolling wheel kick. I forgot what that's called. Some sort of wheel kick. Oh, and a tornado DDT from Christian Cage as Cage tells the referee to open the door. But he has no idea that Swerve is already up off to his feet. Oh, and he tried to get an attack on Swerve, but Swerve moved out of the way. Oh, big pump kick from Swerve, rolling thunder into the flatliner. Beautifully delivered. And wait a minute now, Swerve going to the top rope. Swerve stomp! No, Cage moves out of the way. Oh, and look at this now, Cage looking to take advantage. Big right hand, Swerve off of the springboard with a clothesline. Clearing out Christian Cage. What is he thinking here? Cage putting Swerve into a powerbomb position here. Oh, backing him into the cage, and then a powerbomb to follow. And Cage now thinking he's got this matchup put away, tells the referee to open. And look at this, Swerve telling him, you better not leave that cage. Come over here and get your ass whooping like you deserve, Cage. And Cage just, look at this. Oh, look at this, telling him to come over while the door is still open. Look at this, he tried to escape. But look at this, he suckers in. Swerve Strickland. Oh, and a tornado DDT out of the corner. Quick thinking from Christian Cage as he gets that back elbow on Swerve. Swerve reverses the elbow into the corner again. Whoa, Cage utilizing the little bit of room that he has. Oh, and a big diving uppercut as now Christian Cage trying to get that door open again. Swerve with a snap DDT. And look at this now, Christian Cage. Oh, running drop kick into the corner. Cage spear. Nails Swerve right in the middle of the ring. And Cage not even looking to go for the pinfall. Cage is gonna get the hell out of here. Swerve kicked up. Swerve kicked up. And now he's going right after Christian Cage, making sure he's not gonna get out. Pulling Cage back into the ring, pulling him back onto the top rope. These guys are basically teeter-tottering at this point. And oh my God! Face first into the cage goes Cage, and back first into the cage goes Swerve. But now Swerve, whoa, look at this, rolls him out. Oh, into a boot stomp, and now Cage with a spine buster. And wait a minute, now look at this, the Celtic knot locked in on Swerve. I mean, if he taps out here, this is going to be the ultimate humiliation for Swerve. Oh, look at this, rolls him through. Oh, front drop kick, beautifully delivered by Swerve. Big clothesline, Cage back up to his feet. But now Swerve, Swerve stops him, and drops him down. But now Cage gets dropped with a DDT, and then a pump kick. But now, as Swerve pulls Cage up to the top rope, back suplex, they went crashing down. And Cage trying to climb up to the top. Cage trying to escape, but Swerve not very far to follow. And Swerve now, look at this, just inching closer and closer as these guys are basically fighting at the edge of the moat of a castle. And either way, one of them is going to go crashing down. Oh, Swerve with a right hand. And Cage now, he has nowhere to go. Oh, and Swerve, oh my God, no! Cage goes crashing down to the mat. Oh my God, no. Swerve Strickland just climbs to the top, and he just, oh my God! And Wait a minute, what the hell? Off of that crossbody off the top of the cage, that's Post Malone stopping Nick Wayne with a destroyer. Oh, Nick Wayne, what in the fuck is going on here? Post Malone just stopping Swerve, stopping